Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Learning Hub. This is Deepa here, and today in this video I will be explaining you the poem Life line to line explanation. So let's get started. Life was written by Charlotte Bronte. It's a very optimistic poem. So first of all we'll check out the central idea of this poem. It is a motivating and optimistic poem. Poet believes that we should change our perspective toward our life with positive attitude and full of hope. She motivates us to be courageous enough to get through the difficult times and overcome the challenges. As she believes that life is full of opportunity and we should live our life with the fullest and accept the fact that despair and misery are a part and parcel of life. Okay, now next move to the line to line explanation of this poem. So the line begins with life, believe, is not a dream, so dark as sages say. So here in this two line, poet tell us that don't believe on what sages say. Sages here means saint or a learned man. Sages say that the life is a dark dream. But we should not believe on that. Life is not a dark dream. Life is full of hope. Instead, we should look the positive aspects of life. It's a full of opportunity. Yes, it's true that sometimes we have to face some difficulties, some problems in our life. But that is not the end. We should be hopeful instead and positive. As we know that every cloud has a silver lining. Okay? Now, in this next two line, oft a little morning rain foretells a pleasant day. It's a very motivating line. See here, poet tell us that sometimes there is a little morning rain, but we should not think that if there is a little morning rain, then the rest of the day will be unpleasant. No, that's not true. Even though there is a little morning rain, our rest of the day become more pleasant and cheerful. So, here little morning rain symbolize the problems and difficulties of our life. Sometimes we face some difficulties, some problems. Okay, but we should not assume that our rest of the life will become sorrowful. No, that's not true. Our entire life will turn into a pleasant, beautiful life. So, we should not get depressed or sad whenever we have to face some difficulties in life. Okay? Now, next, move to the next stanza. Sometime there are clouds of gloom, but these are transient all. So, here in this two line, poet tell us that sometime we have to face some difficulties, some problems. A cloud of gloom means clouds of problem, clouds of sorrow. But these are not permanent, it's a temporary. It will exist for a short while, it will soon go away. So we should not worried about it. Okay, and poet also give us a beautiful example of this second line. See here, if the sorrow will make the roses bloom, oh why lament its fall? If shower will make the roses bloom, see here, poet tell us that even if we know that this shower, that rainfall make the roses bloom, then why we lament, why we depressed when the rain falls? Here shower also symbolize the problems and difficulties of our life. Sometimes we get lots of difficulties, lots of problems in our life. But we know that this problem actually make us strong from within. It teaches us many lessons. So we should not get depressed or demotivated. Rather, we should be hopeful. Okay, we should not lament whenever we have to face some problems in our life. We have to be very positive. Okay. Now next move to the next stanza. Here poet tell us that rapidly, merrily, like sunny hours fleet by, gratefully, cheerily, enjoy them as they fly. So life's sunny hours means life's most happiest moment. No, this life's happiest moment move very quickly and rapidly. So before they are lost forever, we should be grateful of those happy moments and enjoy them at the fullest. Okay, you should not be lament or regret on what we don't have. Rather, we should be grateful on what we have and enjoy them as before they are lost forever. Okay. Now next, move to the next stanza. What though death at times step in and calls our best one? So here in this two line, poet tell us that what though, what happened, what though, even though death step in, death comes and take away, calls our best away means take away our loved one. Yes, here poet also tell us that death is the reality of the human life. We all are mortal and one day we all have to face the death. So we should not ignore, or we should rather accept the fact that everybody will go one day. Okay, so don't get depressed or don't get swayed away by the sorrow or griefness. And in the next two lines, poet tell us that what though sorrow seems to win over hope as heavy sway? What though sorrow seems to win over hope a heavy sway? Sometimes we are so much get depressed with the sorrow, we are swayed away by the sorrow, we are engulfed by our own sorrow and grief that it seems like sorrow is winning over hope. Okay, but we should not think like that. Hope will eventually win, sorrow will not win. Okay, so in this next stanza, poet tell us that no, we should be hopeful. Okay, here hope, poet also personify the hope. Here hope again elastic spring, yet hope again elastic spring, unconquered though she fell. Here poet personify the hope. Hope has been given a human quality. Okay, and it here poet tell us that do you know that hope is an elastic spring, just like no elastic spring, whenever you bend it will change its shapes and again regain its shapes. So as we release them, it will again regain its shapes. The same way hope sometime get depressed, get suppressed by the sorrow and fell down, but again it will regain its shapes and bounce back with vigility. So don't worry if sorrow is winning over hope. We should be hopeful because that hope which is now fell down once again bounce back with full vigility. In this next two line, poet tell us that, see here, poet also tell us that the hope has a golden wings. That golden wing is very powerful and buoyant. It has a capacity to bear, to lift up from the sorrow. Sometimes this hope is a very powerful, it's a very powerful, and it energizes and empower us to deal with the problems and suppress that despair and sorrow. So when we are facing or when we are get through the most difficult time of our life, we should be hopeful because hope is the only solution to overcome all the setbacks or challenges in our life. Okay, now next move to the last stanza of this poem. Manfully, fearlessly the day of trial bear, for gloriously, victoriously can courage quell despair. So here in this line, in this stanza, poet advises us to be fearless and courageous, especially in the day of trial. Here the day of trial means a day of judgment. We can also say that it most difficult times of our life. So, when we are facing the most difficult time of our life, we should be courageous. We should be courageous and fearless. Okay, and only because of our courage we can able to deal with that problems, and we will be glorious and victorious if we have courage in ourselves. So that our courage will going to squell the despair and sorrow, and eventually we all will win one day, and we all will get victory. So this is all about the poem. I hope you understand this poem very well. If you find my video helpful, do consider subscribe to my channel and like and share my video. Thank you for watching my video. I will be back soon with such content. Till then, happy learning. Thank you.